What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a first look at the newly revealed 2022 Subaru Outback Wilderness. Now again, this has just been revealed, so we don't actually have one physically to look at. They won't be on our lots till the fall of 2021, most likely, since this is a 2022, but we'll be taking a look at the plethora of pictures and videos that Subaru has revealed, looking at every little detail about it. I'll be working my way through the press release, giving you guys every single detail that you need to know. Let's get into it. I will also have timestamps down in the description if there's a specific thing you want to see discussed. Also, I'll be doing a side-by-side of the 2021 Subaru Outback Onyx XT, which is what I'm sitting in right now, and the 2022 Subaru Outback Wilderness, so you can kind of see, you know, those direct visual comparisons. If that's all you're interested in, I've got it down in the description, so just head on over there, watch it. But I would love if you watch the whole thing. It really helps me out. So here we go, the most rugged and capable Outback in history, according to the press release. 9.5 inches of ground clearance. So traditionally you've got 8.7, so you get an extra 0.8 inches of ground clearance. That's pretty good. Upgraded suspension and all-terrain tires, advanced X mode for increased capability, and a unique exterior and interior, which I'm definitely stoked about. So Subaru today, March 30th, introduced the most rugged and capable Outback in the auto manufacturer's history, the new 2022 Subaru Outback Wilderness. It's got a standard 2.4-liter turbocharged boxer engine, advanced dual-function X mode, elevated 9.5 inches of ground clearance, a standard front skid plate, all-terrain tires, upgraded suspension, and Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system, and it's ready for adventure. The Outback Wilderness also features award-winning EyeSight driver assist, a tablet-style 11.6-inch Subaru Starlink system, which we've taken a look at in plenty of other videos, and an integrated information display. The SUV's off-road performance and capability is greatly increased with the help of exclusive new features. So let's talk about its performance and capability. The 2022 Outback Wilderness boasts a class-leading 9.5 inches of ground clearance, nearly 1 inch increase over the previous model. The suspension's been tuned for improved stability on rough terrain while retaining ride comfort and handling performance on the open road. The front and rear shock absorbers and springs were increased in length to provide more ground clearance and suspension travel. The increased ground clearance, along with the redesigned front and rear bumpers, contribute to the vehicle's ability to navigate rough or uneven terrain. Approach angles on the SUV have been extended from 18.6 degrees to 20 degrees. The ramp breakover angle shifts from 19.4 to 21.2 degrees, and the departure angle soars from 21.7 degrees to an impressive 23.6 degrees. A revised rear differential with a final drive ratio of 4.44 to 1 was fitted, and the Lineartronic CVT was modified to achieve an equivalent final drive ratio at the front wheels. The addition of a pressure sensor improves control accuracy at low speeds. Standard dual-function X mode includes snow and dirt and deep snow and mud modes. Exclusive to the Wilderness, a new advanced feature for X mode allows the vehicle to switch automatically from low-speed managed driving to speeds over 25 miles per hour without interruption of power or performance. The Outback Wilderness comes equipped with Yokohama Geolandar all-terrain tires for better performance on muddy and gravel roads, mounted on exclusive 17-inch alloy wheels in matte black finish. The tires are embossed with raised white letters, an homage to the original Outback, and a standard full-size tire is stored under the cargo area, giving owners confidence well on the trails. The Outback Wilderness is paired with a Lineartronic CVT with an 8-speed manual mode function with steering wheel paddle shifters. It has the standard 2.4-liter turbocharged boxer engine that the Onyx XT has here. It gives you robust all-around performance, 260 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque, 26 miles per gallon highway, 22 miles per gallon city, and has 3,500 pounds of towing capacity. All right, now what did you guys come here for? You want to know the exclusive features that you get on the Wilderness, so let's talk about them right here. To visually communicate the more capable off-road performance, the Outback Wilderness adds exclusive stylings with an all-new front and rear bumper, bold hexagonal front grille, larger wheel arch cladding, front skid plate, unique hex-designed LED fog lights, which look sick, and the awesome anti-glare hood decal in a matte black finish. That is what is going to set this thing apart from the other Outbacks on the road. Window trim and exterior badges have a black finish, and the new Subaru Wilderness badge are emblazoned on the front fenders and rear gate. And let me tell you, it looks sick. It fits right in with the Outback styling. They also have these cool high contrast accents in anodized copper finish throughout the exterior, which signal useful contact points such as the front tow hook anchors and the roof tie-down points. The Outback Wilderness also utilizes a more utilitarian fixed ladder type roof rack system with an exceptional static load limit of 700 pounds, allowing adventurers to safely use a rooftop tent on the trail. The ladder type roof rails add flexibility to fit a wider variety of roof racking accessories and contribute to the adventurous spirit. And we'll talk about those additional accessories in just a bit. The new Outback trim also debuts its exclusive exterior color, which you're seeing in all of these pictures and all the promotional material, and that is Geyser Blue. It's a color that's inspired by Subaru's rally heritage and the scenery found only in the US national parks. On the inside, the Outback Wilderness features a comfortable and durable interior perfect for the road or the trail. The seats are wrapped in the Subaru StarTex weather repellent material. You've seen these on the Onyx XT and on the Crosstrek Sport. That has the Wilderness logo embossed on it. It looks killer. And you've got this bold copper contrast stitching that runs throughout the cabin. That stitching is complemented by anodized copper finished accents on the steering wheel, shift assembly, and meter rings. The headliner utilizes a darker color, and the gunmetal gray replaces the standard chrome touch points, such as the ventilation grills and the cup holders. Brushed aluminum pedals also give a sporty look. Standard all-weather floor mats also display the awesome Subaru Wilderness logo. In the cargo area back here, the rear seat back is wrapped in a waterproof material, and the waterproof rear cargo tray protects the load floor. As a final point of flair, the Subaru Wilderness logo appears in the meter display during vehicle startup. So this badge is going to be everywhere. Everybody on the road and in your cabin is going to know that you have the Subaru Outback Wilderness. Now, the in-vehicle technology remains about the same. We talked about the EyeSight driver assist a little bit. That remains the same. And that 11.6-inch infotainment display that they introduced back in 2020 remains the same here. You've got Sirius XM, AM, FM radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, rear vision camera. You can also add on an additional navigation package that's going to give you reverse automatic braking, the navigation like I mentioned, and a power moonroof. Now, if you guys want to see a full review on the 2021 Outback, I did a full review on the Touring XT. Check the card above. But if you guys are interested more in the tech side of things, I did a full tech review on the 2021 Outback, including a very special video on the CarPlay updates on the new 11.6-inch display. Over on my tech channel, Matt's Tech, I'll have it linked above. Head on over there, check it out if you're interested. Hit that subscribe button, it would really help me out. But there is one specific feature, not tech related, but it's specific to the Wilderness trim on the interior, and that is that the X Mode display features a new roll angle indicator to help the driver navigate off-road terrain. So I mentioned earlier that there would be some new accessories for you to take advantage of, and that is definitely the case. In addition to the wide variety of roof racking and other accessory parts currently available to Subaru owners, new accessories have been added for the Outback Wilderness. These include an aluminum or steel skid plate for the engine, transmission, and fuel tank, and a rear differential protector is also available. As far as dimensions go, it's very similar in size to the current Outback. The only differences would be it's a little bit wider, it's about 1.6 inches wider, and you're going to have that little difference in height with that extra 0.8 inches of ground clearance. Also, those approach angles are going to be different, like we mentioned. All right, so now we are going to do a visual comparison between the 2021 Subaru Outback Onyx XT and the upcoming 2022 Subaru Outback Wilderness. Now, I think the main thing that you guys are going to notice, especially on the road, is this front and rear redesign. Now, obviously you have that matte black decal on the front hood. You also have those little hexagonal LED fog lights, and that front grille looks really different with that cladding and the different shapes on the grille fascia itself. I think it leans more sporty than off-roadsy, you know what I mean? I think like the Onyx XT is more of that off-road style, whereas this Wilderness one is really more of like a sport. I mean, it obviously they said it's rally inspired, that whole design. So I feel like they kind of cross streams a little bit with the sporty and the Wilderness, and I don't know. in my opinion, it's a little more sporty. I love the look of it. I think it looks sick. I just wouldn't have called it the Wilderness. I would have called it the Sport or something like that. And maybe given like, you know, the Onyx XT, the Wilderness badging or something like that. I don't know, I'm not a designer at Subaru, but you know what I mean. It just looks like an Outback that somebody kind of tuned up to be more sporty. Another thing I've noticed is that Subaru really likes their wacky colors. If you guys have seen my videos on the 2021 Subaru Crosstrek Sport, I did a whole series of videos on the Crosstrek. If you want to check those out, I'll have it linked above. But the one I did on the Sport specifically, I talked a lot about that updated plasma yellow color that they're running with. Not only are they running with it as their kind of headline promotional color for the 2021 Crosstrek, but also on all Sport trims, you have that plasma yellow trim. No matter if you have a cool gray khaki, black, red, whatever you've got, you have that plasma yellow color on all the badging. It's on all the interior accents, it's on the gauges, it's on the trim of the vehicle, it's everywhere. They love their crazy colors. And they did the same thing with this anodized copper look. It's everywhere inside the Outback Wilderness. You've got it on the steering wheel, you've got it around the gauges, it's on the gear shift, it's on the outside, it's on the badging, it's on the little tow hooks and all your different contact points. They love doing their specific colors. And I think that's really good because it helps you differentiate your vehicle or someone else's vehicle from all the other different Crosstreks or all the different Outbacks out on the road, all the different Forester Sports. They all have their specific accent colors. And I think Subaru does a good job with it. They're just, you know, you either love them or hate them. I don't really think there's a lot of middle ground. I tend to lean towards liking them. They just take a little bit of getting used to. The other thing I think is really cool is that Wilderness badge with the mountains and everything. You know, it's a little bit chunky, but I think it looks awesome. It fits right in with the kind of Subaru Outback styling. You know what I mean? It's outdoorsy. It's you know, mountains and trees and all this kind of stuff that kind of the whole brand is based around. So I really think it looks great. I love the design of it. Now, it's not subtle, but if you're okay with it not being subtle, as you probably would be if you're getting the Wilderness because it is not subtle at all, you'll be all right. But if you're looking for just something, you know, powder coated and subtle, this is not it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Drop a like on the video if you loved it. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you think about the Wilderness? Do you like the look of it? Do you like the anodized copper look? Do you like the redesigned LED fog lights? Do you like the, you know, more aggressive stylings, the Wilderness badge? What do you think? Let's have a conversation down in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to be among the first to see every single new video the second I hit publish. We'll see you in the next one.